This demonstration shows how to connect to a PACS system, a system commonly used in hospitals to store and archive images. To configure Curry to communicate with your PACS system, you can go to Edit, Options, and then open the PACS parameter page. Here in the Network Settings and DICOM options, you would need to select the parameters under which your Curry workstation is known to the PACS system, and also set some parameters that match the capabilities of your specific PACS system. More detailed information about the PACS parameters can be found in the installation guide, in the PACS connectivity configuration chapter. Once your PACS system is configured, we can pull images from the PACS system into the Curry software. And for this, I will open an example study that does not contain image data yet, and I now will import image data from PACS by right-clicking on the study or on the subject that I want to import image data to, and select Insert Image Data from PACS. This now presents me with a search mask where I can now search for patient names or birth dates or patient IDs. And in this case, my patient has the ID 004. After clicking the search icon, I can find my subject here in the patients list. On clicking on the subject, I can see the number of studies that are available for the subject, and on clicking on a study, I can see the different series that are available for this patient. And in this case, we have only one MR image data set containing 256 images, and this is the image data we want to import. So we can select this image data set and then click Insert. Now the single slices are pulled from the PACS system and imported into Curry. Once this is finished, we will be presented with the image data import dialog, which takes us through the import steps, which is explained in more detail in another demonstration video. For this demonstration, I will just briefly go through all the options and just accept the auto-detected defaults. Only here on the page where Curry asks me to specify the landmarks, I will briefly choose landmark locations and click Finish. Now the image data has been imported into our study, and the next time we are opening the study, this image data set will automatically be loaded as a copy of the image data that we pulled from PACS has been stored locally. Now we can perform some analysis, like for example some source analysis, and we can display this dipole location now here in our image data view. And now we can push this image data back to our PACS system, including this dipole location, for example. And we can push images back to our PACS system by exporting or saving out image data files, and this can be done by going to File, Image Data, Save Image Data As, where we get presented with the Save dialog, where we can specify a file name, and I will just call this file patient 004 dipole. And to push this image data to PACS system, we can open the Options dialog, where we now can specify that we want the image data to be pushed to our PACS system, which in my case is called Test. We can specify the patient ID, which is 004, and we can also specify an accession number. And as here in the Include section, we can now specify what we want to include in our image data. And in this example, I not only want to include the image data, but I also want to include the dipoles, which will be represented as white spheres with a diameter of 6 voxels. And then we can click Save. And now the image data is exported and also pushed to the PACS system.